Let's talk about the sectoral indices then. All the sectors so far are in the positive territory, barring the IT index, which is mildly in the negative territory, but that's something that we can ignore given the fact that hopefully it does not actually go down further on from these levels. But realty index, 5% uptick coming in for realty index, 5% uptick, 5.4% to be very precise, as well as PSU sector, all of them seeing strong gains. But yes, realty index, 5% uptick actually. But we are not talking about realty today, Shrishti, are we?
No, absolutely. But we are talking about the IT space today because this has been in focus. For the past couple of days, IT stocks were seen to be drifting lower. And actually, slew of brokerages are keeping the IT sector on radar. What is their stance on the individual stocks? Are there any upgrades or downgrades that are coming in as of now? Let's go across to Anisha to get all these details. Take it away, Anisha.
Oh, well, yes, IT sector clearly has the street divided. A lot of upgrades as well as downgrades coming in within the sector itself as well. There are very, stock-specific bets that the analysts are taking. So let me run you through the key ones at that. JPMorgan has actually come out with a fresh note. They've upgraded TCS and HCL Tech to a neutral now, and they've hiked the target price quite substantially as well. For instance, for TCS, it's all the way up to 3,700 versus 2,900 that they had done earlier. It's also a bit of a catch-up to the kind of stock price move that we have seen, but nonetheless, a change in the stance happening. Infosys as well as L&T Tech are the couple of stocks that have actually increased and upgraded their stance to an overweight, and the target prices too have been substantially increased. Take a look at L&T Tech. The target price now stands at 5,800 versus 3,200, so almost doubling of the target price on L&T Tech. There's also upgrade coming in Persistent and Emphasis. However, having said that, they're maintaining the underweight stance on Wipro, Tech Mahindra as well as LTI Mindtree. UBS also has come out with a fresh note on the same. They have hiked the target price on Infosys. They've actually upgraded it to a buy despite the kind of underperformance that we have seen from the stock. Wipro, however, seems to be a consensus downgrade coming in because UBS too has downgraded the stock, and they are now suggesting a sell on the same. We have TCS, HCL Tech that they maintain a neutral on. Tech Mahindra is something as well that they have a sell on. You also have Morgan Stanley today that has come out with notes. So clearly IT on the radar of a lot of brokerage houses. There they have downgraded HCL Tech and LTI Mindtree purely because these two stocks have run up substantially. They have maintained the overweight on Infosys and Cyient, a bit of a price uptick coming in there. And as far as the others are concerned, the likes of TCS, Emphasis, even the others, they are maintaining their call, a bit of tweak happening in the target price. But the broad call seems to be coming in that this quarter is going to be weak, so don't expect too much. But it's about FY25 going forward and the kind of consensus changes that are happening on the estimates there. For instance, for Infosys, because the base is low, there could be a higher jump in FY25, and that's what the street is factoring in because valuation-wise, they're not very, very cheap. But nonetheless, there is some room available clearly.
All right, thank you so much for that. Actually, Anisha and rightly says slew of actually brokerage notes coming in on IT sector. Let's actually put the spotlight on IT and ask our experts which side of the fence are they when it comes to the IT sector in particular, and which are their top bets in that particular space. Today we have Saurabh Jain joining us on the fundamentals, while on technicals we have Kunal Bothra as always. A very good morning to both of you. Good morning, Kunal, and good morning as well as Happy New Year to you, Saurabh. We were actually meeting after a while, a long gap on buy now, sell now, and looks like after a while you have a lot of brokerages that are actually upgrading certain IT sector counters as well. No doubt JPMorgan in their note very particularly have mentioned that they've been underweight in the sector over the last 18 months on the revenue growth as the revenue growth had declined, but that sort of a call has gone against them over the last 6 months, the way how the IT sector has actually performed. Have you changed your call when it comes to the IT space, or are you still maintaining or hold your stance?
Hi, good morning. Happy New Year. See, we started gradually recommending IT stocks largely from the large cap space. The top pick from our side is HCL Tech in the TCS. We believe 2024 will be a good year for the IT sector in the sense that we saw 2023 unfolding with large and mega deals, and we expect this trend to continue in 2024. See, many of the Indian IT companies, be it HCL, Infosys, TCS, able to garner larger deals, more than 100 million bucket in the deals. So we expect that AI will continue, will take more traction. SaaS and industry as a service. We feel these both the spaces are have started to stabilize and will gain momentum in 2024. While discretionary spending will be on the muted side, hiring will be on the muted side, but we feel that the overall pace in the AI generative will catch momentum, and these companies will gradually will transfer their order book to the bill. So we have started recommending IT and gradually have started building position in the IT sector.
Okay, so that's the take on the fundamental side for the IT space. But Kunal, anything that's standing out on the technical front as well? Because we will be just getting into the earnings season, and definitely the flag bearer would be the IT companies. And for the past couple of days, we have seen these stocks drifting lower. But now, do you believe that there is some good opportunity to enter into the IT company?
Well, I strongly believe so. In fact, my sense is that many of these large cap IT stocks have started to look very attractive, whether it's the likes of TCS, Infosys, Wipro. I think specifically these names have started to come back into their breakout modes, and then a mild retracement over the last 3 or 4 days, what you've seen for these large cap IT names. And even the mid cap IT stocks have managed to do pretty well for themselves. Many of these stocks have confirmed breakouts of their 2021-22 highs for themselves, like Birlasoft, etc. Some we've been bullish on few of the stocks from the mid-cap IT names. So I would continue to have that bullish stance for the mid-cap as well as the large-cap IT names. And I believe that this opportunity of a dip or a correction should be a good buying opportunity for a medium to long-term investor.